Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we are back with our playthrough of XCom War of the Chosen, featuring a long War of the Chosen. And we have ahead of us a raid on an advent train, hopefully gaining some fresh enemy materials, which we desperately need. We got the enemy readiness down to vulnerable. We do have to worry about an evac at the end, a 3-turn evac. And let's see, concealed start, and we do have the 100% infiltration, so we have a nice concealed start. Wondering if we'll see the Chosen on this one, and I'm less concerned than normal just because we have our Templar along, and that assassin is a little wary of the Templar these days. We have along on this mission Wesley, Brain Trust Crusher. Benjamin Mystic Anwar is in fact our Templar, and do a promotion also. So let's get in there and get that promotion done. And it looks like somehow last time I picked an XCom promotion down here and didn't use up all my soldiers AP, so it looks like I should be able to pick 2 promotions on this one. And let's see, we got a little hole right there in the middle, so we have a choice of deflect and we have a choice of channel, picking up extra focus from dead enemies when we kill them, or deflect. When the Templar has focus, there's a chance to deflect incoming shots, completely avoiding the damage. And in this particular instance, I'm going to choose deflect. Leaves us with another 11 AP for a promotion. And I think we kind of took a little defensive one there, so I think either overcharge, where I get apparently extra chance to generate focus, or I'm leaning towards stun strike, not one I've used a lot. And as is typical on this playthrough, if it's a perk I haven't maybe used a lot, I'm going to choose it. So let's go with stun strike and see if we can find some good uses to use that. Okay, we are, and I'm going to pass up on any of the, pass up on the lightning hands, which could be a possibility, but we're going to skip that for now. Our next soldier up is Jake Teardrinker Solomon as our ranger. He also has a promotion available, so let's get in here and take a look at that. We have cool under pressure, and right away I'm going to tell you I'm probably going to go with that because I'm kind of using an Overwatch build here for Jake Solomon, and gaining 10 extra aim on Overwatch and other reaction shots, and having the ability to critically hit on an Overwatch shot is big to add to the effectiveness of Overwatch. So without even looking at the others, which actually are both perks I've used in the past and have enjoyed, but based on this build, we're going to use cool under pressure. We have William, #1 Riker, is our specialist. Garth, Sully, DeAngelis, the bond mate of Jake Solomon. He also has a promotion as our sharpshooter. Let's see what we want to take with him. Kind of, you know, this one we started out because I wanted to have at least one snapshot sharpshooter. And I do like damn good ground, but just because every mission doesn't always avail itself, and I have some others with damn good ground, we're just going to go to try and increase his ability to do damage when he does hit. So we're going to pick center mass on this one. I also kind of like the idea of keeping my guy revealed when the rest of the squad is revealed. That's a really cool perk sometimes too. But I think we're going to go with a damage kind of build. I think we're going to go with the center mass, and maybe we'll see if we can focus on any of the damage perks that he's able to pick up along the way with that. That's my thinking. And we had our new soldier. Nobody's gotten back to me with the desire to become part of the mission, so we just handed it out to Cristiano CR7 Ronaldo. He is our newest rookie going out on a mission. He has the Portuguese flag. Unfortunately, there is no Portuguese voice pack that I'm aware of, so we kind of got him speaking Spanish, which If you're Portuguese, I apologize. That's not intended to be any kind of slap in face. Your language just was not available to me to make him as accurate as possible. So there we got it. We got a rookie on the mission. At least we got 6 coming along, but it's kind of scary bringing out a rookie. We'll see how it goes. Let's get in there, launch the mission, and see how we survive and how well we do on Operation Swamp God.
Recon indicates an Advent train was recently disabled in this area by the Resistance. And so far the aliens haven't managed to move it out of the region. We're heading in to seize any assets and technology we find. Neutralize all hostile contacts and secure the AO.
Alright, looks like we're out in the wilderness here, the wilderness of the West. So let's get in there and see how we can do. See if this team can perform once again.
Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
Alright, let's kind of take a peek, get our bearings, and the train looks like it's straight ahead. Let's kind of get a sense for how wide the map is. So we got a lot of room to maneuver on the right hand side and a pretty good amount of room to maneuver on the left hand side. We're not looking at a timed mission, so I am in no hurry. I definitely am interested in getting an idea off the bat here. Okay, that's a little closer on that side than I thought. We got a lot more room to maneuver potentially on the right, so I'm thinking as we kind of scope out the area, we got a little high ground rise right here up front. It's kind of cool to, you know, we may be headed to the right, but we may try taking advantage of that high ground to get some vision out there too, to see what we're up against. Let me kind of tab through, see who we might have as the best to kind of be the guy to lead the way for us. Don't have the clear choice without a shinobi. We're going to kind of move. In fact, we'll let the rookie take the point over on this side, just get a better, closer view of the train.
Confirmado.
And nothing right off the bat as far as any enemies go. We'll kind of see if we can't peek around the corner over here, see if anything interesting is down that way. And nothing so far. We'll bring Mystic up here behind these rocks.
To victory.
Aye, sir.
Since no one's in sight, we're just going to get everybody moving to the right.
Heading to that location.
And we'll just kind of overwatch at this point. In fact, we'll just steady the weapon of the sharpshooter and probably overwatch everybody else.
I will sense any disturbance.
Yeah, okay, now I've got a good look at everybody. Yeah, we'll just stick with the overwatch. Alright, let's keep moving on out and see who we can tempt to notify us of their location. How about putting it that way?
Aye, sir.
Wesley, we're going to lead you off a little bit. In fact, we got a little bit of a building over here that could be a cool way to approach the train depending on what we find along the way. Let's move you a little farther forward, Wesley. You'll be the point man on this particular turn, and still nobody out there, so let's get everybody up as best we can to provide some support for you.
Will do. The power guides me.
It's a risk I think we have to take.
I'm going to think I'm going to get Garth DeAngelis on a double move up high just to see if we can get some better vision out on the field.
10-4.
Also some better shot angles maybe from the sharpshooter if we should run into some company out here. Yeah, I guess we'll keep the rookie trailing along at this point.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Okay, we finally got our first sound cue on the other side of the train is what it seems like. And there they are. We got a Sidewinder, Rocketeer, Trooper.
Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Rocketeer is a concern. And like he said, we have some troopers grouped over there. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to get a Grenadier in the action like you, Wesley? Be able to pop something over on them. Let's see. Let's get a view of the angle you're seeing now. May not be the best angle in the world if they decide to continue going around the train on the back side. But that's how we'll position it for now.
Yes, sir.
We'll reorient ourselves and see if this may be the pod that we get activated with. It's going to have us all exposed, make our movement a little less subtle. But let's get a few people positioned at least.
Moving up.
Trying to think of the best spot to have the sniper, because if they move to the back of the train, he's easily flanked there, so we'll just pop you over this way. Still got vision on everybody. Unless they move to the end of the train where it gets a little dicey as far as vision. We shall see. Cristiano, we may bring you back around just to have some flanking potential abilities depending on where they move to. And Mystic, I'm trying to think of the best spot to put you, and it may be just to run you up top at this point next to our sharpshooter. Since you don't have the best range, it'll at least get you in the best rend distance away from these guys. And it would not be a bad idea to have a sure kill with, what do we have? Combat protocol? Yes, we do have combat protocol. So it might not hurt to have that near the front also. I doubt they'll go this far out to flank and reveal, so we're going to put you over here, William Riker. And then depending on how they move next turn, we just may be ready to activate, and as long as we don't get some strange little old pod moving into us.
I want it.
We're going to steady up here on the top.
Vista en el objetivo.
Let's see how this pod moves. Do they stay clumped together for us to spring a little surprise on them? And what kind of vision will my sharpshooter have, if any? Wow, they really moved out of his line of sight, didn't they? Fortunately, he is snapshot, so we can get some benefit from our sniper in spite of everything, in spite of his lack of visibility at the moment. Let's see, we will probably start out with a grenade is what I'm thinking. Plop it right down in there. We have a good chance to kill 2 of the troopers that way, and then weaken up the Viper and the Rocketeer. I think that's going to be our opening play to start it off. So Wesley, where are you at? Wesley, here comes Wesley. Okay. Oh wait, Wesley isn't who I... He's a gunner. Here in my mind, I'm thinking he's a grenadier and all that good stuff. But I think we'll still... You know, with that in mind, do I have any kind of range with my grenade from the rookie? Let's have the rookie started out. Cristiano Ronaldo. think this gets fairly good distribution on the grenade, I hope. I think. I'm trying to, it'd be nice to help me center that grenade. I'm almost thinking it would be best. And I can't quite get the range or get the right angle that I'm looking for here. Maybe, just maybe, we can get better vision without activating them. Take Jake Solomon right here, and I should be able to see where that pod's situated, just so I can make sure. Kind of takes away his light him up, so maybe, Wesley, maybe you can take this position.
Aye, sir.
Let's see what we see over there. Okay, now we got a better look at where they are, and I see why the grenade is weird. There's actually two different elevations over there, which is why we don't see anybody, and I have a feeling the... Actually, I don't have a feeling on where the Viper is. I do not have an exact feeling on where that Viper is, so let's see. So we're just going to throw the grenade from the rookie into what we can see, and hopefully it picks up the Viper. And if we don't pick up the Viper, hopefully we have enough other troops available. We're going to center it right there. Hopefully we have enough other troops available to have enough shots to wear down the Viper and have him not be a threat. Even if we miss him on this opening play, let's throw the grenade.
Blancos suprimidos.
And we got some damage out there, that's for sure. And there's the Viper. It looks like we did get some Viper damage. And he moves up and makes it somewhat easy in a way, you can argue. We got options. They moved a little bit away from some of us, but we definitely can get back in the game and back in range, and I think take care of this threat. Just as I suspected, the Rocketeer ended up damaged, the Sidewinder ended up damaged, and unfortunately my two troopers over here, I don't remember if any of them had loot. I didn't notice any symbols of destroyed loot. So we'll forever remain in mystery, except for those of you watching that can rewind it and see what I might have missed. Let's see what we want to open up as our play. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll get out here to little corner cover for Jake Solomon, and rather than take two shots at 55%, we're going to get a flank shot, and it's only one shot because we do have some backup potential if that should miss. So we need one less Sidewinder in the world. Let's make it happen. And there we go, a 98%. You better dang well make it happen. There we go.
Impressed yet?
Not really impressed with that shot. It wasn't. Now we have the ability to suppress if necessary, if we don't succeed in what we're trying to do up here. But you know, we have Anwar Mystic right in our back pocket, and you can't get any closer. Even though I keep harping about his lack of movement, we got him in a good spot to utilize his abilities. So we're going to do a nice little rend and end the first pod threat. 4 down, and who knows how many to go. 8 more to go, maybe. I said, Mystic, rend.
I will tear you apart.
There we go. Tear him apart. Well, we don't have to worry about a rocket in our midst now. And we gained a little focus. All right, I'm going to reorient the map back to where we're going to be going now. And see if we have anybody that's going to start helping us out in that direction. Mystic, we'll start you right here. Oh, we've already activated. Look at that. That was not great. But we also have a sharpshooter up top that has not moved yet that should have some vision. Who are we looking at? Advent Sentry, Advent Trooper, Advent Gunner, and an Engineer. Ooh, I do not like the idea of getting flashbanged from an Engineer. I also don't like the idea of a Sentry sitting there overwatching, and I don't like being suppressed by a Gunner. So yeah, I think what I like least though is the Advent Engineer. I think I don't like the idea of him. Yeah, it's 94% too, so I think we're going to go and focus our efforts here on the Engineer. 94%, a good chance to take him out. Let's hope you can do it, Garth. Now we just got to find a way to get over there and take out the loot. This is our second pot of 4, so we're up to 8 enemies already out of a potential 12 on this light mission. So I'm feeling good. If we can handle this pod, I'm feeling really good. The one thing I'm not feeling real good about is this position of our Templar right now. And who is most important to perhaps lock down? That is a good question. I have an ability to get forward a bit, and I may do such moving forward into full cover here with William Riker. I don't know if that'll quite get, it doesn't look like it'll quite get you in range, and then our aiming, kind of trying to get a position ideally, and here's a corner cover with some full, hopefully getting a position that will restrict them from moving laterally to flank Mystic. So we're going to try coming up this way. It's corner cover full, and see if maybe I want to Overwatch, or maybe I want to give aid protocol to Mystic, which is going to be the better move on my part. I also have the ability to do some suppression of my own. In fact, no one is super mobile, but the gunner is farthest over and easier to make that flank. So I think what I'll do is I'll suppress the gunner, try to lock down his ability to move over. See if we can't protect our Mystic. No, you're not the one I wanted to suppress. There we go. We've got our gunner suppressed then. And I'm going to do a little aid protocol. I think a Mystic. Just because he is so majorly exposed. Who knew there was going to be a pod right behind the other one? You never know what to expect, and oh no. Our friend has shown up. The assassin. Right. I had a feeling. The assassin showed up. Oh wait, this is the hunter. This is not the assassin. So look at this. So this is different Chosen that we've just run into. Groundling, easy to target from high ground, so that's something to keep in mind. We do have the sniper up on high ground. We'll have to remember that. His adversary is a skirmisher, and we do not have our skirmisher on this one. He is immune to explosions, so we do not want to worry about wasting explosives on him, and I don't think we have a whole lot with us, and he is able to regenerate lost health. So we got to remember high ground against this guy, but he's also the hunter, so he's going to be targeting us from a distance himself. This is our first time for the hunter. I just had a feeling, because we had the assassin show up on a smash and grab. This is a loot gaining mission, and I just had a feeling. Yeah, I just had a feeling, and there's a flank move. Only going to make trouble for us until we deal with it. Ah, we did get a hit. Fortunately, the protection helped, and we took down their gunner. That's good to thin the ranks there. And we got an overwatch, of course, by the sentry. So we got a little damage on Mystic, but we can deal with that. He's still got plenty of health at the moment. One easy thing to do, of course, it would be to we'd be running the Overwatch, and that of course lends itself to even more. Do we have the ability to reach on a flashbang? We do. So we can take out Wesley, we can take out the sentry, and we can run Mystic over there if we need to. So that's the play on this guy. Now what have we got against the trooper? Is my sniper up here got the nice shot? Let's find out. Oh, you can't ask for anything better than that. So snipe away, Garth. Mistake on your cover back there. Now one nice thing about getting Mystic over there, let's get back to you, Mystic. One nice thing about rending you over here is that we will be ready right there to pick up the loot. We'll just have to hope we don't activate that last pod. That means we'll just have the hunter alone to worry about, at least for a little while. Let's throw the flashbang, get rid of that Overwatch.
Your wish is my command.
Disoriented and ready to rend now is Benjamin Anwar.
My strike surges forth.
How do we activate in this move? And we get some loot too. It's gonna be my loot picker-upper. In fact, we'll just go over here and get this second piece of loot. And there we go, depth perception. Now the question becomes, how do we position ourselves? What do we need to do to take on the hunter? Now we can look at pushing forward a little bit for fear of, although I have definite fear of activating another pod. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of stay close by at the moment. We do have some high ground, and see if the hunter is going to be tempted to move towards us at all.
Affirmative, covering now.
Get everybody kind of pushed forward so we can start building up some potential protection against the hunter. I have a feeling what was going to happen though is we're just going to end up being targeted long range from his weapon. So let's find out if that's actually going to be the case or not. If he does decide to move forward, we do have a few of us on Overwatch. We'll see if that's sufficient protection. He's going to grapple up high himself so that we can't get height on him. And what is he going to do?
I'll give you a sporting chance.
He'll give us a sporting chance. He's back out of sight still. So maybe we want to get ourselves in the fairly defensive position. At some point I'm expecting him to target us from range, and we're going to have to react to that. So let's just kind of get ourselves somewhat in full cover as we work to see. We still got at least one more pod of 3 or 4 out there, or 2 pods of 2 still floating around out there. Fortunately, we've taken out, I think, the bulk of the enemies that we're going to be facing. Let's steady our weapon here. So we have trying to move forward in full cover as we can and position ourselves in full cover as much as possible to help protect ourselves from his deadly aim. Let's see if we can get Mystic back with the pack here. Some decent cover. I'm going to double move you into some decent cover here, Mystic.
I can cover it.
And I think we're going to just take a pausing turn to just kind of overwatch as we regroup over here. Where is Cristiano Ronaldo? I forgot. Oh yeah, you're back here, Cristiano. If I do move you up here, I'm thinking we will definitely want to hunker you Mr. Weak Rookie.
Claro que sí.
And forego the Overwatch by you and just have everybody else who's in slightly better cover on Overwatch as we're waiting to get a sense of where this hunter is. Reason I'm hesitating is I know I can start pushing forward to go on a hunter search, but I also will then risk activating another pod, and you know it's a lot more difficult trying to work around a hunter when you got another pod activated. Now they may end up wandering right into me anyway, but that's the way we're going to do it. He's just going to grapple around out here for a while, and that's fine. Now he's on the train. But what's he going to do? Is he going to target me anywhere? Just making a lot of noise out of sight. So we are going to have to probably look at slowly moving forward at some point. What is the best way? Perhaps over towards his building so we can still gain some height advantage on him potentially. I think that's where we're going to work towards. So Cristiano, we're going to have you lead the way since you're kind of in the lead position to get there. We can get you to some half cover here. We're going to take this half cover to start with. And we'll just have to see if we're going to activate on the way. Jake, we got to get you moving over in that direction too. You can't quite make it to that cover, so we'll push you up to this cover. Do we got any sight on the front of the train yet? No. So we're just going to keep pushing forward and play that game little by little. Hopefully not activating a pod on the way. I repeat, hopefully,
Yes, sir.
not activating a pod on the way. I'm going to keep my sniper up high, and I'm going to reload you. I just noticed you were low on ammo. I probably should have reloaded you last turn, but we will reload you now and steady your weapon again. Since the hunter seems so far back, I'm not worried about it. He may target me, but I'm not worried about an initial shot. So we're just going to play the Overwatch game in case the other guys, other pod wanders into us. And I am going to run Mystic up to get you more with the rest of the group.
On Overwatch.
Just a sensor glitch.
Yeah, we're hearing the hunter back there. We know that's his direction, unless the other pod is also back there near him.
The most dangerous game.
That was quick. We didn't get a sense of anything about where he moved. So we're going to continue our plan to try and get up on the roof. We got a ladder in the back corner of the building. So Cristiano, let's move you to this cover first. I'm not going to move you up the ladder yet, but we're going to get you right next to the ladder. In fact, do I want to peek around the corner on a yellow move? Well, we're going to, either way, we're going to peek into the building on a yellow move, but we'll do the building peek.
Desde luego.
Okay, the room seems to be empty. Let's get others over in that direction. We'll give you a little corner cover here, Jake.
Seems doable.
Keep an eye out in the front of the building, and no, we do not see anybody else. We will get you. In fact, I'm thinking maybe we want to dash you to get you over there, and we may do some more dashes just to get ourselves situated around this building. And at that point, then I'll deem it safe once I feel the building's locked down to bring up our sharpshooter. So let's come up to this spot with you, William Riker. And we still have not found the other pod yet either that's out there. We know there's at least one other pod out there. I'm going to keep you posed up there, I think, Garth, and let's just run Anwar over this way for now. We'll Overwatch, and steady our weapon. See if the hunter reveals himself. We didn't get a reveal or a sense from him last time. See if we see the Chosen this time, and we do not again. So let's head up to the roof with you, CR7. We don't have any cover until we get over here towards the chimney. No cover in the back. So I think what we'll do is before we get up to the roof with anybody, Let's open this door and get a peek out of the other side of the cabin.
Aye, sir.
Do we see anything better yet? Well, there's the... I can get a sense of the engine on the train up ahead, so the hunter's still probably fairly far back. We have some other high ground with which to potentially approach. I think it's time to get my sniper up to the front now. Do we have any kind of full cover over here to help us out? I definitely do in that corner piece, and that's where, no, I guess I'm not going to move you, William Riker. You don't quite have the movement. So we're just going to do a little half cover jump up. But we'll start out with you, get you the half cover jump here.
Going.
Nobody yet. And we'll do a half cover jump here.
Let's go. Keep moving.
I will run my sniper over in this direction. Can I run with any kind of cover? Doesn't look like it.
Affirmative.
But I gotta get him running. Gotta get him back on the high ground. That's my defense against the hunter, apparently. At least that's the way I'm looking at it. I think what I may do is see if we can. Is there any other window position in here?
Claro que
We
sí.
know where we are. We'll just crash through the window. It doesn't. Everybody knows we're out here now. It's not like we're hidden. Here I'm stressing over. Let's see if I want a path this way, path that way. Let's just crash through the window. They already know we're here, and we'll bring you, Mystic, up to the roof just to have rooftop vision from behind
So it
the
is
chimney.
decided.
Still, nothing out there that we're seeing.
Come get some.
Ven y verás.
Hey, you hear anything?
And the sound is still coming from the direction of the hunter, but we're not seeing him do anything about us yet. I'm used to getting a lot more range targeting from him, so I'm really hesitant and I'm moving up real slow because of it. Let's see if we get any kind of moving forward. We'll take a peek at this full cover right here with you, Jake.
No problem, boss.
And we have our last pod. 3 slithering enemies as they move forward. Wow. Let's see, I have an out of position sniper. Do you have a shot on anybody? And it's not a great shot because he's in full cover. Kind of feeling like I want to get over there so I can gotta figure out the best way to take on these enemies right now. Nothing great in the way of potential shots we have to take. Obviously I can, well, we got some teamwork available to try and get me in a better position maybe. Not liking my position at the moment. And my shot percentages are not good at all. And not what you like to have when you're up against enemies that can spit the poison at you. So I gotta try thinking about what it is I can do. And my range on Mystic just isn't quite there. Do I have the ability to break or get into some better line of sight back here? We can get from this shot, it's not going to be a great percentage, but we can at least do some damage if I do some teamwork over here. We obviously can put some hurt on the vehicle, but not on both of them at the same time, it doesn't look like. We can get our rookie, can't quite get the full cover over there. The ability for Overwatch, that's a possibility. That leaves 2 free to roam. And Mystic, you just can't quite do it. You're like just not quite there. And the question is, where can I tuck you to get you closer for a follow-up move? Maybe right here? Put off using you till next turn. I'm kind of thinking we got to get some stalling moves for next turn to get some people in position, and that's what we're going to do.
I bet that light show of yours is real impressive among these poor
I'm kind of thinking with our sharpshooter, with Garth, yes, I have a shot. It's only 46% though. Shoo. I'm almost feeling like I need to get a little closer. I would rather have you up high to get you up there, but that would waste a turn. This way, if I get you up here... Boy, oh boy, oh boy, I think what we're going to do is that. Gives me 51% and 51%. You seem to be the closest Viper. I'm going to take a 51% shot probably right there. But we also have teamwork available. If I was to move you back here to give you cover, it would also give you a flank on one of the Vipers. And I could potentially use a turn. What is it better, to take a 51% there or the flank shot there? Because I won't be able to take both. That's sad. We can get cover over here for William Riker into full cover.
Aye, sir.
And it does not give me a line of sight. I guess something's right in the way. Maybe the tree to get the other Viper. I was kind of hoping I'd get that second flank shot possibility there. 41%, 41%. We got hollow targeting available from my sniper to increase odds on one of these guys too. Or I can go for the flank shot there. What I have vision on is right here. I can suppress. In fact, I can even do area suppression, which, if I'm lucky, would lock down or pick up the other. Although we know that's not always a 100% fail-safe. But I like the idea of this area suppression on who it locks down, and that's what we're going to do here.
Yes, sir.
A 31% shot tells me I'm probably better off overwatching.
Afirmativo, cubriendo.
Save the combat protocol. Is there anybody I feel needs the aid? Well, we're all in pretty decent cover. So I'm thinking we might just take a 41% shot. Let's start out with a sharpshooter on a shot. 51%. We'll do it on this one that's not in any kind of suppression area. See if we can get lucky on a coin flip. Didn't look good. Looked a little high as I was watching them line it up. Looked a little high, and now we got even a worse shot at 41%. But we're committed now to take it. I don't have anybody that I'm thinking I need to protect. And we missed. Okay.
I'm on it.
We're wide open to their reaction now.
This time.
Oh, we had covering
That was
fire.
close.
Isn't that cool to see the perk in action? That did some damage for us too.
Okay, this is Bob.
Oh, we got a hit, but it's armor hit. Let's hope nothing else, and let's hope we can get... Oh,
Daño
missed
negativo.
on suppression cover. Who's he gonna take a shot on? Oh, we got our chosen. Tracking shot on
Looking for you.
our mystic. So where can we send him to get him out of the tracking fire? His most can't quite reach there. This doesn't get him out of the tracking fire, so ooh, what a wise shot. The one that I could normally get is within range of his tracking shot. So now when I least want him to do tracking shot, he's giving me the tracking shot. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Wow, wow, wow. So I don't have an ability. Well, I can get... Mystic is kind of out of this one. His abilities that would have been so good for me are not quite available right at the moment. And we got decent cover on these other guys that are battling us. So we got to figure out how we can best take advantage of who we have out here. Let's find out. We got coin flip shots against some of these guys. We can go for a kill there. I don't like this Viper being so close to Mystic as a possibility. We got some decisions to make, guys. Or I guess I have some decisions to make. We're out of ammo because of that defensive fire suppression, area suppression we put up. So that kind of forces me to have to reload at this point. It leaves my only other option to Overwatch, which is what we'll do.
Right, okay.
Mystic, we'll have to move you at some point, and maybe what we do is we get you up above to try and at least get a shot. It gets you out of the tracking shot area. And it does give you a flank to maybe finish off that Viper. So look at that. We do maybe have some uses for you. Do you have what it takes? No, no, no. We're not going to go with Rend on this one. That gets you right back into it. We are going to go with your pistol fire. And let's hope we don't get some piddly little grays, and let's hope we don't get minimum damage. Boy, we're hoping a lot of things, aren't we? But let's see if you can do it for us. Let's see, what we could also do a stun strike, knocking him back in the direction of the attack. Would that maybe get this guy out of cover? Or do we look at fan fire, which gets us? That might be the better perk to do. It gives us a better chance. Fire 3 times at a single target. I think we're going with fan shot just to make sure we take out one of the enemy here. And there we go. So now we're down to 2 Vipers, and then there were 2. And yes, I'm not forgetting the Hunter. How can you forget the Hunter? What have we got as options on moving? Any forward movement on my part now brings us into half cover, so I almost feel a little bit locked in potentially. And the one that worries me the most is the closest in right there. So maybe what I got to do is hollow target. against this guy. I'll light him up in 2 shots. I think he has the ammo. Let's make sure. I better not commit till I see the ammo. Yeah, we got 2 shots in us over here. So we're gonna holo target and coin flip shop. I keep saying shops. Coin flip shots. I'm mixing up my T's and P's on that one. Let's see. So I think I'm gonna commit myself to the holo targeting. Right over here. The guy in the distance is the least threat at the moment. We got to get the guy right in our more in our midst. So we're going to holo target here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now it's your turn. Solomon, it is your turn. Let's see if you can light them up. Right here. We're at 51% coin flip and you're going to get 2 chances. Can we start out with the first one being the hit?
I got nothing!
I was wishing for too much. Well, we're committed now. Coin flip 2. Let's see if we can get the 50-50. And we get 2 misses. That was just as much a chance as any. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I want to subdue you a little bit with your range and your abilities being so close in our midst. So I'm going to throw the flashbang with Cristiano Ronaldo. And I'm going to commit and take 1 more 50% shot. And we finally get a hit. A low 3-point damage hit, but it's a hit just the same. Oh, taking some hits. So our Mystic is going to be out from using him in a while. He's getting injured. Getting himself injured. That one Viper has the 75%. He's got the aim. So he probably maybe should have been the one that I looked at holo targeting. We got a new tracking shot on Mystic, which is fine. I think we need to get him out of the action somehow is what we need to do. Now we can get him untracked right here, do the rend, and we should be able to end one Viper's life. So let's make that our play. In fact, I want to change the view so I can make sure I'm getting down there where I need to. Right here seems to have some kind of cover, but it's easily flankable.
A righteous strike!
Okay, we did our job on that Viper. And I think I am going to parry at this point in case the other Viper takes a shot or gets a shot on him. Now we got to work on the other Viper, and look who is flanked, my friends. Look who is flanked. Let's get back over there and take a peek. He moved right into my path. Yeah, if I just redo my free reload here first. I don't quite have the flank there. Now that's odd. It looks like I should, but I guess when I step out I lose the flank. But I think if I move right here to half cover, I get the flank right back. So we are flanking a Viper, and we're going to make our move on the Viper now. And it better be a shot that we can make and hit and connect on this time. 5 damage. What do we have remaining in damage? 3, so it's not quite combat protocol safe yet. Oh, and why is the line of sight? I could have sworn you had line of sight before, now you don't. So that means I got to move you up to half cover also to get back that line of sight. There, we got the line of sight back. Combat protocol, unfortunately, is only the 2 at this point in the game. So we got to see if we got others that we can get into the action and help us out. Do I have view from here? Not quite. So I can't get a flank with the sniper. Doesn't look like. That's weird. I can get a, oh, I can get a flank from here is what it's telling me. It's telling me I can get a flank from here. So let's give that move a try. A little snapshot. And it's not a flank. But it's a 97% shot. No, I think it is a flank. He's showing yellow. I'm just not getting the yellow on the screen in front of me. Let's take the snapshot at 97% and let's see if we can't start focusing on the hunter.
Target eliminated.
Don't worry about them. The elders have plenty more to spare.
I'm gonna move Cristiano Ronaldo over here to try and get him a little bit closer.
Afirmativo.
I think I'm gonna move and work towards getting you a little bit closer also. Kind of out of sight, but you'll be ready to go up in elevation, and hopefully if that's going to help us, we'll find out depending on where the hunter decides to go. So let's get you over here and out of sight of the hunter right now too, but we have the potential to move up and get a shot next turn. So we're positioning, hoping and betting on where the hunter may move. We'll overwatch our remaining.
Let's get this done.
It's about what I should be saying to my team. All right, team, let's see if we can't get this little job done. Problem is, where the heck are ya? I think we'll break line of sight first of all with Benjamin Anwar and use a med kit. That'll be our first move.
This should ease your pain.
We don't need him any more hurt than he already is. It would be nice to be able to start moving up and getting vision on the guy, but I kind of hate doing it here without knowing where he is, not wanting to move a yellow move. Let's get you up with some height,
Yes,
Wesley, and see what we can see up here. Cristiano, we'll move you up to the other side of that tree. We're going to be on the lookout, on the lookout, on the lookout, calling all, on the lookout. Let's see. We're still moving forward with half cover if we do it. But we're going to do it. And I may do some half cover hunkers moving forward on a couple of these guys till they get into some full cover. Can always do aid protocol. But I think we're just gonna play it safe and hunker. I think that's just what I want to do for the half cover guys. And then we can get our sniper moved forward. In fact, is there a way to finally get him up on the roof? Not in the cover I want, but we can get him up on the roof. Can that guy take a long shot and get me flanked though? I'm not comfortable with that result. So let's move my sniper also up to half cover. Maybe next time he can take a higher position on the roof. And just in case, we'll steady the weapon in case we get a shot.
En guardia.
Kind of frustrating not getting a sense. Okay, he's down on the ground now. We know where he is at last. He's down on the ground on the side of the train. We don't quite have the range to get to him from here. But we're starting to get... Ooh, we got a building over on this side too. Wouldn't that be cool to be able to get around him with? Do I need to try to position someone over there? It's kind of sticking him out on his own. I don't know if I like that idea. This would also get him susceptible. Benjamin Anwar, we're going to move you right here. Get you closer for maybe having some abilities next time.
Stay clear of those turrets.
Oh, we got a turret still. Oh, just what we needed to add to the mix. but we aren't in its line of sight, so that's cool. I think we'll move you a little closer,
Seems
Jake
doable.
Solomon. We actually have range in the turret at this point, and so that may be what we spend our shots on. See if we
Only
can weaken
winged
it
him.
down a little bit. I like the idea now of getting my sniper up into some cover up here.
I'm all over it.
Maybe if he stays on the ground we can get advantage of our height advantage. And let's start moving the rookie. We'll get the rookie a little
Double E.
closer. We'll take a shot against this thing, see if we can do some damage. Of course, with the armor, the odds are we won't. Let's give it a shot. Yeah,
Vamos,
gotta hit to
céntrate.
do damage. Gotta hit to do damage. I think we'll bring you up here to this.
Yes,
See
sir.
if we can't get another shot on that turret. We shredded some armor this time, so hopefully next time we'll be able to take out the turret and it won't be an issue for us, and hopefully the turret won't be able to hit us. Now I do have the ability on the turret is if I get up just a little bit closer.
Let's go. Keep moving.
We can do a little haywire protocol, or I can just do the combat protocol and take care of it. I think we will just get the combat protocol out of the way. I guess I could have tried haywire just to see if we could take it over to help protect us
You got
against
rid
the
of the
guy.
soft targets. Now
So
you
now
have
we
to
have to
deal with me.
Okay, so we don't know. We are once again blind as far as the hunter goes. We do not know where he is. I am going to move over here to see if we have any vision with you, Benjamin Anwar, Mystic. Now let me just kind of tab through everybody else. You know, before you go, I'm going to give you one more shot of health. I just want to make sure if you get hit again, it doesn't keep you in the infirmary even longer. I don't know if it's normal or if often we have the hunter go on Overwatch, but we're going to find out real soon. And I doubt he's still over there. Oh, he went back high. He went back
We
high.
haven't met, but I've sure heard a lot about you. The legendary XCom and their noble commander reunited at long last. Unfortunately, this little party's gonna be short-lived.
That's the Elder's hunter.
Well, let's
From
hope
what we've
not.
heard, he's a relentless tracker with an unnatural ability to call his shots.
Let's see if I have a sniper shot. It's not a very good shot from that distance and that far away, so I think all I'm going to do at this point is steady my weapon. We're going to see if we can't start moving into some positions here. Where do we want to take our rookie? Let's try the rookie right
Paso
here.
ligero.
I'm thinking we will also move up this way with Wesley Crusher. We're kind of setting up a lot for next turn. I kind of like the idea of getting you in full cover, Mystic. Do I have a position to get you forward? Yes, I do, Jake
Whatever you
Solomon.
say.
We're just going to Overwatch.
Overwatch.
And I'm going to move Mystic over into this full cover. And I think I'm going to reload right here.
Sir.
Now where's he going to go?
You hear that?
He's gonna summon someone to help him out. Not a big threat, 3 health. I don't think the aim is all that great. Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't much of a threat, was he, Hunter Man?
Your own size.
Trick shot. Ooh, not a good action. Learning about the tricks that it's been so long that I haven't seen, and he would have been my best. Now let's see, can we move up that direction, and is that an ability of ours to be able to revive? Of course, that would be next turn. He'd be able to move out and flank if I moved into that position. That move would only be half cover. We have some more full cover we can move towards. Oh, and that's not cover. I was hoping that turret up top would be cover, but it is not cover. Unfortunately. I'm tempted to move close, but then I become very flankable as I try to corner him into that position. Do I have any kind of sniper shot? And I really am hesitant just taking a pot shot right here. Okay, with my steadied aim, my chances are much, much better now. But I kind of need volume of fire, it seems, to take him out, so I almost got to take the chance to move him forward. Get my guys closer. So we will attempt it. I don't know. I'm kind of uncomfortable with it all, but we're going to do that. And he is only a rookie, right? No. If I bring you here, could we potentially have? Can I get any? I can bring you up here to kind of maybe provide overwatch. It's not quite the right angle. Yeah, it's not quite the right angle, but we're going to provide some overwatch to prevent his movement a little. We're going to steady. I know we're going to steady our weapon here. And I think I want to bring some kind of, I think if I go right here, I can at least get some suppression going.
Aye, sir.
And we're going to give that a go.
Yes, sir.
So we'll try to position ourselves a little closer. And with suppression in mind, I think I'm going to take the chance to move forward and see if we can't do some kind of revival on Mystic.
As soon as we can.
We must go on. We have to.
So, you're going for the rescue, eh, Commander? I was wondering if you'd risk it.
No longer dazed, but he is disoriented, so we're just going to hang him in place. In fact, we'll just hunker him down in place for the moment. He gets away from the suppression with a hit, though, and he gets an overwatch hit. It's only a graze. So we have a chance to do some hurt, and he takes a shot. Unfortunately, he misses, and now, maybe now, Anwar, you just aren't able to reach because you're still dazed and confused and not all there. Let's get back to our sharpshooter, and let's start off the action with our sharpshooter. Unfortunately, he is no longer on the low ground, so I lose my aim bonus that I would have had, but I still got to take a 52% shot, I think. Are we still in a position to suppress him if need be? Yes, we are, and we have just enough ammo to be able to do that, which means we have some options with others. Let's reload first with you, Jake Solomon. Let's see what kind of a shot. It's only 34%. Explosives are not an option, so we got to be aware of that also. Thinking we're going to take the 50-50 sharpshooter shot. We got to get some more hits on him so he can't replenish. Oh boy, wouldn't it be nice to hit on this one? Get the aim down. Ah. Wishes don't always come true, do they?
You're going to pay for that.
We are going to pay for that, I see. Okay. I wonder... Wonder. Do we have any kind of positions to move up into here? Let's get you up here, Benjamin Anwar. It's only a pistol shot, but we got to keep trying to wear him down. Oh, 0%. No, we don't want a 0% shot. You're at that far of a range. That's not good. We're going to end up hunkering you down. Hopefully you can shake off some of this disorientation next time. We can, however, get up here with a better shot, perhaps with you, William Riker. Trying to keep your combat protocol in the back pocket if we can weaken them down enough just to end it all. But I think I may have to do this. 89%, we're not going to kill them, but we're definitely going to weaken them down some more, potentially. Just three.
You're going to pay for that one.
And this is a really low percentage shot, unfortunately. But I gotta take it. Didn't expect it, and we're losing that summoned loot that we had there. We're gonna go with the 37% shot now. Volume of fire is just not working.
Maybe you're not
And
meant
finally,
for
we're going to
field.
continue on the suppression this turn.
You just made my list.
We're just going to hunker you. Hopefully you can shake off that disorientation. Get another critical 4 more hits. But where is he going to move to? Another trank shot. Taking our rookie out, Cristiano
Take one
Ronaldo.
of these. Assuming there's anything left of this
But
world when we're
could
done.
it be
Maybe I'll
with an
just let you wipe
undisoriented...
yourselves out. It's the
I
one
think
thing
we
your
may
kind
just have him
excel
in our
at.
sights now. Let's start out with a sharpshooter. Let's reload.
Ready to engage.
Boy, is that reload going to cost us the ability to shoot? But we have snapshot. That's right. We have snapshot. Don't we? We don't have snapshot? What is this? So we're going to do the hollow targeting instead to help guarantee the rest of our shots. All we can do here is reload.
Aye, sir.
Now allows me only to overwatch. Now I know we can always throw a grenade. I know he's somewhat immune to grenades, but can the grenade at least do some damage to him? Let's find out if it can at least do 1 or 2 points. That all would help, wouldn't it? Blast shield. So okay, now we know for future reference it doesn't do anything. But did we at least blow away some cover? Is that even possible? I think it's your turn to get even with the Rend here. Let's do that.
This world is ours.
Now it may have been the skirmisher you were good against here, but we got you. That was not easy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now though, we need to get out of
Not
here.
bad, Commander. It's time for a tactical retreat. But we'll see each other again real soon.
Tactical retreat.
Status confirmed.
So we have some
All
infirmary
hostiles are
time,
down and the area is
unfortunately.
secure.
Yeah, time to
Status
throw some
confirmed.
evac,
Mission
or they're just going to let me get
accomplished.
out
Excellent
since
work,
everybody's
Commander.
killed. That's good.
We
We don't
may
have to go
not
through
put
the
them down
evac.
for good, but at the very least, we've held off
So
the
5
chosen
more
for
ability
another
points,
day.
so we're going to be able to start picking up, if we keep doing this, picking up some XCom abilities here down on the lower level of some of these promotions, so that'll be nice. Operation Swamp God, we did have someone wounded. That's going to hurt us because, you know, we've been In spite of his lack of range, we've been using the Templar to maximum effect. Let's see if we can back off on this picture. I like the old line poses here recently, so we'll move on with this one. Take this picture right here. Join the fight, and we'll see if we can't recruit some more soldiers with our
After the
new
war's
poster.
over, maybe you can start your modeling career.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
All right. Let's see what kind of loot we picked up. Here's what we really want to see. What kind of loot did we pick up?
At least we know these Chosen can be killed. Well, temporarily.
Yeah, temporarily. You've already told us that one. So 11 days. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. We got a promotion from Ronaldo, so we'll see how that works out. Let's see. Here's the big... Okay, supplies 71, very, very good. Illyrium crystals, alien alloys. Oh, we like the haul and the pickup that we got from this mission. And we got a couple bits of loot, although we did miss the one from that summon soldier. Okay, I'm happy with the haul. We'll have to live with the 11 days out, but pretty soon the infirmary will be built, and that's going to be a positive for us. We have a Viper autopsy available now. Or we can render the Viper corpse, we can disassemble the turret wreck. So I have a few more options on things we can do here. Work infirmary 3 more days. So we can plop Mystic right on in there once that's built. So that's encouraging. 11 days to get some more stuff here. We got supplies. Let's get back out there and pick up the rest of our supplies. I think we got interrupted from getting them, and then we'll really get to see now we know where he is.
If it's a fight you're after, you better bring everything you've got.
Now I know there's talk on the Chosen having it be a little tougher to reveal them and having have to reach certain levels or reach certain points in the development before you unlock the Chosen. But for the beta version we are playing, this is how they're unlocking. But be informed, that could change down the road. And let's get back over here and get the rest of our... Oh, or did we... Yeah, we did pick up. I was thinking we got interrupted.
Hunting some of their pets in my spare time. It's so hard to find a challenge these days. I just thought maybe I'd come up with something new.
Yeah, see how good my memory is. I thought we got interrupted on picking up the loot, but we have it. So 264 in supplies. I gotta take a peek. Do we have any view on dark events yet? No. What are the active dark events? Stun Lancers gain the Infighter ability, which grants bonus dodge against nearby enemies. Not good, not good. That is active right now. So best to take care of the Stun Lancers before they get to us. That's for sure. Okay, let's go. We have the radio relay to go build, but let's see if I have some issues that I can spend upon. Engineering. Do I have, what, is there anything I want to build over here? We're getting close to being out of power. We're 13 out of 16. Let's take a peek into engineering first. Armor-piercing rounds are available. That may be something we need to look at. We can have Mind Shield available, although it may be a little early to needing that yet. And tracer rounds adding to the aim. Any weapons we're looking at. There could be, although we're in the process of upgrading to a new level of weapons. What do we have available in armor? Still just a nanoscale vest. But it might not be bad to build a few more of these. have some alloys. 2, so we're up to 4. Would be nice to just have more. more. Let's see, we got 2 laser rifles, 2 laser cannons, scatter ray. Might not be bad to have another couple laser rifles, but I'm probably not going to go too crazy. Laser lance. We're going to build ourselves some AP rounds to have those available. Now, as far as the facilities go, I don't know that we have anything else I want to build at the moment. I always have the ability to build a lab up there in the corner, a power relay. I think we're going to hold off, in my mind, a training center. Might not be bad to build up in that corner. It's going to use 3 of my power and maximize my power, which then means I would not be able to build the proving ground, and to me, proving ground is a higher priority now. Would I be able to get more power in 11 days? I don't know about that. So we're going to hold off. I think the proving ground is my higher priority before I build something else. Let's get back out there
probably could have
and
saved
work
a lot of time
on
repairing the ship's systems if we had any idea how to translate their language. Unfortunately, we don't come across many linguists out here.
No, we do not. Let's get back and finish building that radio relay.
There were some casualties during that last covert action,
Ooh,
Commander.
who is wounded?
But our
Keith is
troops will all
wounded.
recover after some well-earned rest.
But that's okay. We have Sergeant This Could Be You available, so if you're looking to add a soldier to this playthrough, get in touch with me, leave me a note, and we'll see if we can't get you added in here. Otherwise, I'll be picking the person's name and everything going forward. So we now have the Reapers available. So that's actually helpful and good news, especially since we just lost.
Of resistance. But our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation. Or die trying. My people have thrown off the shackles of alien oppression. And through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities. We are the hunters. We move in the shadows. And we won't sleep until the last alien is dead at our feet.
All right, we've made contact with all our resistance factions.
Sounds
There's
like
also
my Reapers
talk.
can take on some new orders.
There's also talk in reading and the Discord that perhaps access to the different classes, the Reapers, the Skirmishers, and and those like Mystic, will be hidden and not have immediate access. So we'll have. They're kind of going to space out our ability to access that. That could be coming also. But like I said, as of right now, at this build, we have access to it all, just like the Chosen have access to us. Okay, so we have a promotion here. I can assign a new covert action, so let's take a peek at what we're able to assign. We can recruit a scientist, we can recruit an engineer with this one. Kind of thinking that's where I want to go. I want that extra engineer. Started out so slow with engineers, now I'm kind of erring on the other side, and that is get more engineers, more. Let's see, we require... Oh, the soldier will get promoted with this one, so let's find who we can add to this mission. Who would be nice to get promoted? We got a few at sergeant level already. Wouldn't it be nice to get one of my sergeants promoted? Let's see. Who do I want to promote? Who do I want to promote? Or do I want to get a lower level promoted, perhaps? Is that something I want to look at? In fact, Jeffrey, we're going to send you out on this mission, I do believe, and we're going to get you a promotion in the process. Well, let me think about that. Maybe I do want a higher level promotion after all, but who do I want to do it with? A gunner? Ranger? Who would be the best to get a higher promotion? How about you, Q? We're going to go ahead with you, Q, and we're going to get you a promotion. So we're going to send you out on this mission as our technical. We're going to add a soldier. Let's see. We're going to send Cristiano Ronaldo out with you. Give him some more experience, and I can spend 25 alloys to negate the soldier wounded, but I'm going to pass on that just because I will have my infirmary back up at this point. So let's send these guys out. I'll take the risk on the injury.
Our order is clear, and we will obey it.
Okay. Let's get back out there and finish that resistance radio. We have a new target acquired, 8 days. This is rescue resistance contacts, free rebels. So this will help. We finally have found some recruits for the South. Let's see what kind of a team we can send in on this. All right, folks, what we do at this point is we pause the mission right here as I go pick out the team off camera. We'll come back and introduce you to who we're going to put out on this Rescue the Resistance Personnel mission in just a moment. Okay, we are back, and I've picked a team of 5. I obviously, with the mission expiration, I'm only taking 4 days, 22 hours worth of infiltration. I could have easily added more soldiers, but I decided to go with what I think we can get the job done with, because we've done these extremely light rescues before with just 5. Now, yes, the enemies are increasing, the enemies are becoming tougher, but I'm going to take a chance and go with the smaller squad here. Have 3 laser weapons on this squad, and my belief is we can get this done, and that way maybe down the road when we have the need, we'll have more soldiers available for maybe even a more high priority mission. So that's kind of where my head's at, where my thinking is at. We're looking to take in Wesley, Brain Trust Crusher. Guinan is back, the listener. Let's see, who else do we have? Data, the android. Mr. Data is along as our sharpshooter. Gordy, Visor LaForge, our shinobi, and William Riker, number 1, is our specialist. So that's the team. Let's get them infiltrated.
Sky Ranger. Menace, ready to deploy.
All right, there's our jailbreak. Let's get back to building that radio relay.
We are not all that dissimilar, Commander. We have both lost, and in turn caused great loss for others. I shed blood in my master's name, just as you send others to shed blood in yours. There's a fine line between honor and hypocrisy.
Those Chosen just love to chat and talk, don't they? Let's go into and take a peek at our infirmary. In fact, I know someone I want to get into that infirmary post-haste right away. An engineer can be staffed here to decrease the time it takes soldiers to recover from wounds. Soldiers can be staffed here to remove any negative traits also that they acquire in combat. And we've got a couple of those floating around out there. So let's see, open, oh, this is telling me, look at that, I can assign a scientist to receive the bonus. So they've changed it slightly, it's not an engineer. So I have to remember this for future playthroughs. So to increase the healing rate, it's a scientist. So this does not, and I got to remember that in the future, this is not a one that needs to be placed next to the workshop. So that's things to learn and things to make note of for the next playthrough, is the location and base building changes that we're finding out in this Long War of the Chosen. So let's see, and who knows, maybe it was that way in the original Long War 2, but I haven't played that in so long it's hard for me to remember. So basically this is like discovering things for the first time here and there, just because it's been a while since I've played on this particular mod for Long War 2. Let's see. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to take the scientist that we have as a Haven advisor out. Now that we're getting some extra personnel and we've gained some intel over here, let's get in here and take our scientist there out. Let's see about putting in a new, someone new over there. Our Reaper. There's no perfect person. We're going to put Deanna Troy over there, our Betazoid, in there, see how she can help us out as our Haven advisor. And I think we have Haven advisors everywhere else. Yes, we still do. Chief Wiggums and Homer Simpson. Yeah. So now let's get back in. Oh, we got a new target just as I'm chatting away. Look at that. Let's see what kind of it is. 6 days, 8 hours. It's a smash and grab. So yeah, I think we're going to see if we can put a team together for a smash and grab. Supplies are never,
Western United States.
Never a bad thing. Okay, so you know the drill. I'm going to pause it right here and we're going to see about picking out the team to go on this mission. Right now it looks like we're over-infiltrated, but I'm crossing my fingers we can get away with taking 6 on this mission. We'll find out. We'll be right back. Alright, we got the team picked out and we were able to go with the 6 that I was hoping, and this will be the first mission where we make or see the appearance of our Reaper, and we'll have some fun there. So a smash and grab would be appropriate in which to feature the Reaper to go hunting out where the pieces or the units are that we need to grab. 6 days, 7 hours mission exploration. We were able to infiltrate. 6 days, 1 hour, extremely light. So I'm looking forward to this smash and grab with our new Reaper online. We got one, we were able to upgrade and fit Jake Solomon with a laser rifle, and then there's a few other PCS chips that we've put out there. I think on the Reaper, what did I do? What was his personal combat sims? Depth perception. Grants 5 aim and reduces enemy dodge by 25 when you're at a higher elevation than your target. So that's where we're at. Let's get them infiltrated. That looks like it's going to be a fun team to work with.
Sky Ranger
In position to drop.
Okay, in the meantime, we do have a 66% another smash and grab almost there. In the meantime, we're going to go back. Strength levels are still very low for us around here. We got vigilance levels high though in the east and in the New Mexico area. But we're going to go down here and get this radio relay finished. Whoops, excuse me, not the Haven management. We're going to get, well, in fact, build the radio relay. We're going to go back down
for
there.
Mexico.
Three days left. Let's see if we can get it done. Ooh, a new target. Now we're starting to run a little. Now we're starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel. We may have to pull out a few Haven advisors to get this one done, depending on what it is. Let's take a peek. And what we have is extract. It's part of the liberation chain. Rescue a defector, extract a VIP from the Advent City. It's extremely light. It is a scientist, so I definitely want to get going on this one. However, we cannot. I look at everything but the time we have, and 7 hours, sorry guys, is not doable. So we'll ignore that mission. Get back to building our radio relay. New target. Let's see what this one brings us. 5-day, 19 hours, so we're getting kind of on the verge of can we get it done, but since it's extremely light, we may be able to sneak in a team of 5. So let's take at least a look at it.
For the Western U.S. precinct.
We may have to, well, like I said, free up some Haven advisors to get that done. It's probably what we're going to look at. So join me back here in just a moment and see if we're able to put the team together for this mission. All right, we're back with the team, and yes, we were able to get infiltrated with a team of 5. The mission expiration, 5 days, 17 hours. We were able to come in at 5 days, 3 hours with a fully loaded team. Unfortunately, even though it's extremely light and we've been handling that with a team of 5, we're really getting on the fringes of not being able to do that without some upgrades. And this team has the least amount of weapon upgrades of any I've taken out in a while. So that's a little nerve-wracking. The only good thing is there is 2 grenadiers that'll hopefully, I say hopefully, give me a little extra damage potential to make up for the lack of upgrades. So we'll see if this works for us on this destroy the alien relay, and let's get them infiltrated. Keeping your fingers crossed hard for me.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
All right, and once again, we're going to try again to build.
Setting
2 more
course for
days is all
Sector
we
8,
got left.
Mexico.
Let's see if we can't build that relay. Down to 1 day, and what stop? Raptor is now available at 100%. Let's see what it looks like. We might as well just run the extra 6 hours just in case we can reduce their readiness to vulnerable. I doubt 6 hours will make that difference, but we'll run it anyway for any little bit of help we can get. Okay, readiness normal, and we are 103% infiltrated. Our smash and grab is ready. Just as a quick sneak peek of who we'll be taking out next episode. We'll be going in there with Reginald Broccoli Barkley as our ranger. We have Tommy Pokemon Hertz as our specialist. Coors Death Knell Exosus. All right, we get a little skirmisher action on this one. We have Sebastian Professor Jeski along as our shinobi. Beverly Dancing Doc Crusher is our sharpshooter, and Toshi is back. Toshi the illusionist Manawa is along as our assault. So I like the mix of the team. I think it'll be fun. So join me next time to see if we're successful on this smash and grab. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from Western Kentucky. Once again, thank you for watching.